McIntyre is up to a new prank. He sprinkled glass beads all over the floor and splashed cold water on the doorway. Christmas stockings are filled with briquettes, stairways are taped, windows are smeared with slippery lubricant, tripwires are hung in the hallway, and all the spices are mixed together to make egg biscuits. He also poured white unidentified liquid into a cup and then 2 jugs into a small bowl. All the pranks were ready and waiting for the 3 idiots to come to the door. A few days later, they did come, and seeing the puddle of water at the door, they surmised that there must be a trap here. So they came to the warehouse, and the 2 men didn't dare to move, leaving the woman to knock on the door. But what they didn't expect was that the warehouse was already full of traps. Seeing that the woman is slow to open the door, Jake can't sit still and goes up to help. By the time they opened the garage door, the trap was successfully triggered. Mike thought they were just stupid and decided to act in 3 ways. Lisa goes to the window and tries to climb in, but he doesn't realize that there are scissors tied to the window. Next second, she does a backflip onto the snow and her nose is ruined, but she doesn't give up. She backflips to another window and tries to climb in, but the window has been coated with slippery lubricant and it notices a small puppet on the window. She picks up the puppet and tries to hold it against the window, not realizing that Kevin is waiting for her at the other end of the rope. Lisa was just halfway in when she got stuck, slumped against the window, unable to move. She tries to pull herself up with a stool, only to trigger another trap. Kevin, who saw this scene, laughed heartily while Lisa cried sadly. On the other side, Mike knew that these 2 people could not be relied on and decided to do it himself. He was just about to open the door when he was sprayed with sticky white unknown liquid. The stupid thief came to the basement and just closed the door and activated the spinning trap towards him. He was so startled that he hadn't reacted to what was going on. But the next second, Mike looks at the human silhouette and thinks it's over. Who the hell is all that good? And Jake was smashed all over the place, falling to the ground and constantly injured, and the 3 stupid thieves were never able to get inside the house. They tried to pull Lisa out and Kevin used a slingshot, and guessing correctly, Jake was wasted.
Stop smacking me!
Then came another with a crunching sound, and the 2 men were hit and fell to the ground. But thanks to Jake's efforts, they finally get inside. Lisa's cute haircut has teammate Jake cracking up. So how did these bumbling thieves end up targeting Kevin's house? A few days ago, Kevin's family had just moved into a new home and they found a secret door in the basement. On this day, his parents went to a class reunion, leaving Kevin and his sister at home. Unsupervised, Kevin became restless. He replaced the lamp with a basketball to practice shooting in the bathroom and made strange shapes with a toothpick. He put shaving cream on his face to shave off his beard, built a target out of a cardboard box, put on a helmet and Saturday in the basket, and charged down the stairs. It's just so much fun. When he got tired of playing, he played a game, and soon the handle ran out of battery. He goes to the window to get some air, but sees a scary figure, so scared that Kevin turns on all the lights in the house, confusing a couple of dumb burglars. They find someone in the house and retreat in a hurry. When Kevin goes out to buy batteries, he meets the bumbling thieves on the road, so he quietly follows them. It turns out that the trio is planning to steal the famous painting in the basement of Kevin's new home. When he gets home, he starts making traps to meet the challenge of the dumb burglars. They are the dumbest thieves ever. Jake gets hit by hundreds of bullets. The boss gets splashed all over his body with an unknown liquid. The woman gets caught in a window and can't move her body and gets splattered with black paint. Mike tried to climb the window to get in, but his feet got tangled in the wires, and the next second, he was swinging directly in the air, so scared that Jake wanted to eat a biscuit to suppress the shock. But it didn't taste right. He picked up a cup of unknown liquid and drank it, resulting in vomiting on the spot, trying to wash his face, but the next second. On the other hand, Mike finally climbed up to the window and was about to go in search of Simon when the door to the room suddenly closed and the curtains were automatically drawn. The lights in the room instantly went out. Then the lights flickered and the pillows fluttered about in there. And all this is Kevin's operation behind the scene. Mike ran out of the room in fear and tripped over the rope. The body was tangled up tightly. Kevin used his finger to flick it. The 3 managed to converge on Mike, leaving them to catch Kevin. Kevin climbs down the stairs, and just as he reaches the ground, Jake catches him. They put Kevin in the car and they go to the basement to steal the painting. Lisa is nagging her boyfriend when the neighborhood boy comes to her aid and keeps attacking Lisa with his homemade snowball machine. Seeing that no damage is being done, the boy picks up a hockey puck and throws it, and Lisa instantly passes out on the floor. The boy manages to save Kevin. On the other hand, Mike and the 2 have arrived at the basement. While his sister threatened them with words, Kevin activated the switch of the basement door. Seeing that the gate was about to close, the sister successfully escaped and locked the 2 stupid thieves in the basement. At this point, Lisa was hitched to a snowman. Afterwards, the FBI arrived at the scene and took away all the thieves. At this point, the film ends. The film Kid Icarus 5 is a family comedy film. directed by John Hughes and starring Alex D. Pratt, Daniel Stern, and Joel McHale. The story takes place on the eve of Christmas and depicts Finn Baxter, a young boy with a passion for video games, following his father, Maxon, and stepmother, Kate, through the festive season. The film is set in a family setting and shows Finn's resourcefulness and independence by depicting how he plays the role of the kid in charge at home. At the same time, the film also shows the power of family support and the mutual understanding and care among family members. That's all for today's story. If you like me, please like and follow me.